and welcome to another Robcast, Revenge of the Nerd podcast, Convention Edition. Hi, everybody. It's Rob Sachetto, your guru of gore and lover of all things pop culture. I was at Sudbury Indie Creature Kon, this past weekend. And while the rest of the internet is embroiled in the firestorm of controversy around the color of mermaids, I am reporting on some reality for you guys. Yes, I was at the Sudbury Indie Creature Kon, also known as SICK, this past weekend, and I had a blast. It was fantastic. I'm going to try to keep this review as short as possible, not like the 20-minute one of last time, over 20-minute one of last time. Hey man, it was all good info. I'm going to try to, I try to give you guys as much info as possible, so, sometimes I run a little long. Suffice to say that this con was great. I really enjoyed myself. I'm going, full disclosure, I am going to say that I attended as a bit of a favor to the organizer, Douglas Ewan, who is a friend of mine. He's an incredibly talented filmmaker, very passionate individual, who sort of spearheaded this convention. This was a bit of a weird one. And by the way, that's not to say I didn't want to attend. I really wanted to attend this. I did it as a favor, kind of also, but I really wanted to attend because it was the inaugural, the first of its kind, the first one, the first convention of this kind, of this variety, was primarily a horror oriented, obviously, convention. They had film screenings, and they had people that had created those films actually in attendance and doing Q&A. I was there as a sort of horror fixture in the community and around, right? So clearly I was going to be a part of that, and I really wanted to be a part of it. The venue is very, very intimate. I think that this convention has huge potential, and I think that maybe in future years that this venue be like maybe an off-site venue to a main venue where they show and screen films and do actor Q&A. Sorry, you know what, guys, I gotta tell you, I'm still under the weather. I think this is just the normal way I am gonna be now. I can't see this thing ever lifting, so I'll be clearing my throat every once in a while, so I apologize. There were a lot of Sudbury luminaries there, including the Gory Hole. The Gory Hole is a fantastic horror shop, which is, man, it almost seems like a legacy mainstay here in Sudbury, but has only been around for a short period of time, but has really established itself as a go-to, really, really cool horror shop. And I'm not saying that because I got stuff in there too. I'm saying that because, man, the word around the campfire is that place is hot. A lot of folks go there for their really specifically cool, awesome, different, and really specialized horror stuff, like memorabilia, movies, like all kinds of cool stuff. I'm not gonna review the store. I'm just gonna say they were there. Comics North was there, obviously a massive fixture in Sudbury for decades. Northern Game Expo, Nickel City Slashers, were all in attendance, including myself. They had fantastic guests. Creature actor Matt McCallum was there, who I got to speak to briefly, and we shared our love of wrestling together, which was great. And there were some voice actors from video games, and I'm thinking maybe animation 2, Jolene Anderson and Joe White. They were absolute highlights of while I was there. So I was there from 12 to 5. The Sudbury Indie Cinema is on 162 Mackenzie Street here in Sudbury, so very, very, very close to where I am. But to me, the voice actors and the creature actor were an absolute highlight. They did a Q&A, which, guys, I mean, man, if anyone out there wants to break into the industry in any way, like you want to be a special effects person, you want to be a voiceover actor, you want to be in film, behind the camera, wherever, whenever you hear of something like this happening in town, you go to it. Just go to it. This is the only chance you're going to get to meet these people, like in an intimate atmosphere, and have them answer like really, really huge questions, like that you might have to help break into the industry, man. I can't tell you how important that is. Like, that's the biggest thing in the universe, man. It's really, really important that if you want to get into the industry in any way, or if you're interested in the industry in any way, or if you want to find out like behind the scenes information about favorite movies that you have, in any way, come to these things, come to these events, man. You know, a lot of people come from all over the place to be there for you, to be there for the fans, and man, it's really worth your time and the price of admission, which I don't know if they actually charge admission. I'm really sorry. I'm not sure if they have that written somewhere, and I didn't see it. I didn't see it at the door. I might have been mistaken. I know they were checking tickets, so I'm guessing they did charge admission. It might have been $5 or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, I don't care if it's 10, 15, 20 bucks, man. If there are people like that coming into town, wherever you are, go to those things. There was an individual named Rebecca Kennedy, who was in the film Two Witches, to which I got this dope ass poster, man, signed by her right up in there, and I was really happy to get that. Really cool Evil Dead vibes in that. Love this poster. It's going right on eBay. No, I really dig that. I love that. So that was a highlight. I met a lot of great people. So many great people were there. I talked to a lot of fantastic, very interesting people. A lot of people who are, at the con to sort of spread the word about the things that they're into and everything. It was a really great time. And I made money. I made money, man. It was fantastic. I really did, like, because of the very nature of this type of con. There was like film, like there was films being shown. There were screenings and things like that. I really didn't go into it thinking, oh yeah, I'm going in, this is a money thing, I'm going in to make money and whatnot. But like I said before, I can bring some stuff like almost anywhere, and because people love that particular stuff, it sells. So I had a great audience for that. So I did really well. And I think others, the other people who I talked to in attendance, vendors, did well as also. So really happy to hear about that. That was a highlight. And again, like I said, I wasn't expecting much because of the very nature and the fact that it was the first one and yada yada yada, and it's a horror centric thing. It didn't have all the sort of draw of like just being this general pop culture sort of event. So like, it would only draw a certain amount of people, and if they were in town that day and if they didn't have anything to do and blah, yada yada yada, they would have attended, or if they heard about it. Now, as far as the advertising goes, I think they did a pretty good job advertising. I know it was all over social media. I didn't really see much in the way of like signs around town or anything like that, But again, like, this was the first one. I don't know what the budget was for all the things. There were things that I'm sure had to cost the organizers money, getting the guests and putting them in hotels and whatnot. That's not really my concern. That's not really the concern of people that are attending, nor is it or should it be for vendors and things like that. If you're asked to come, you're asked to come. You do the due diligence, you do the things you need to do. I'm going to call this convention a success. I will say this though, I was not, this was a 2-day event. It spanned 2 days. The first night, Friday night, was more of a screening of films, and Q&A and things like that. I didn't attend that. And after, I was only there from 12 to 5 Saturday, so I don't know what happened after that in terms of how the films and things were attended. But from what I've heard from directly from people, I've heard that it was well attended. So I hope that's true. Like, I hope I'm not reporting something that didn't happen. I'm pretty sure, the sources I have that told me that it was, well attended in the screenings. I'm hoping that's accurate. I'm thinking it is. If there's, if you were a participant at the con and you'd like to tell me how you felt about it, please do so in the comments below. I'd love to hear that. Other people would love to hear your take on it. If I'm way off base on something, please let me know. But from what I experienced, I had an absolute fantastic time. It was top to bottom, just a really enjoyable experience. I think if they continue doing, like I said, if they continue doing this particular con, they might want to expand outside of the Sudbury Indie Cinema and utilize that location for specific things, like obviously screenings and a Q&A with the film actors, directors, and other people involved in the films. That would be fantastic. Sudbury needs and loves that stuff. Who doesn't? What's not to love? Like, that stuff's just it's a no-brainer. It's fantastic, right? So I'm gonna say this was a success. Thank you, Douglas, for inviting me to this. And I want to thank everyone who participated, and everyone I talked to. Everyone was a real joy, and it was a really, if you can't tell by this is real. this is real elation and happiness. I had a fantastic time. So guys, that is it for this review. I hope you got everything you needed out of it. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this review. Please subscribe to the channel. I got some more subscribers, a couple of subscribers last time, but I sure could use some more. That would be so fantastic. If you love this content, it helps me make more. I need very little motivation, man. And if you just click that subscription button, and for more content coming up, I'll be going to another con very soon with another report, and I'll be doing more con reviews. I'll be doing more Lego stuff. I'll be doing more drawing tutorials. I know I keep saying the drawing tutorials, but I'm gonna do that, man. I'm gonna do it. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone. Best wishes and love until next time. Thank you very much. Bye for now.